Thanks for coming by. I'm Susie from Out West Homestead. If you like our channel, I hope you will subscribe, like, and hit the bell. Thank you very much. Well, we got our big fire in the house going. It's really warmed up in here. Feels good. Bill brought out the coffee pot that we camped with. Put it on the stove. There's Sonny. He's just loving that heater. And the pot is starting to perk. So we're waiting for it.
It got down to about 39.
38, I think.
It'll probably get a little bit cooler when the sun comes up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's cold to us.
It is cold. But it's so cozy back here. All the dogs falling asleep.
Yeah.
And Sonny, he gets pretty hot back there.
He'll have to come out.
There, he's going to move back. Ugh, it's too hot.
Yeah,
I'll burn my ear.
Come here. Hey, come on. Sonny, too close.
Yeah. He'll shake his head like, oh, my head's getting hot.
I didn't know it was going to do that.
Yeah. Anyway, we're sitting here.
Waiting for the coffee to perk.
Yeah. Letting it warm up, but it's pretty cold out there right now. I'm going to have to feed the animals in a little bit. And the little dogs are, they're napping.
Toby's over there.
And Toby's over there taking some sleep in. Makes me want to fall asleep too. Oh my gosh. It's really warm. Just what we like. Wow. Bill's got it perking now. He went out and fed the horses. I fed the chickens. So it's cooking. The cactus I'm moving, they taste so good. Fry them up, have them with eggs. They taste a little fruity. So I want to grow more of them, so when I start using their leaves, I don't deplete them. And that's why I grew so many. And I wouldn't mind even putting them on the Etsy store to sell. Even in cold climates, you could probably bring them in the winter. But it's a yummy food. But I might think about that. You know, in the spring, put them on the Etsy store. See if I can sell any, because they're really a yummy food. They come from Mexico somewhere, I don't remember. So we get a little colder than Mexico. So they do get their burnt up a little. They survive the cold, but they do get hurt. But if you have a place to bring them cactus in, I think it's well worth it, you know, for the winter. Them pads are really yummy. And they're easy. You can just wipe the needles off with a leather glove, clean them that way. They're just perfect. And you can eat them raw too. They taste good raw. So I'll be thinking about that in the spring. Bill's over here trimming up this walkway. The cane really goes up in it. So this is our waterway, and Bill's trimmed it back. And then he's trimmed a little path here so we can get around the cane. And here's our walkway. And he's going to trim that down and feed it to the horses. Soon I want to let Duck and his girls out here in the backyard. I like them go through the cane. And they do. They love coming in the cane. I guess it's like a woodland to the chickens. This area here is still a little wet from that rain. But they can hide from hawks in here, but they just love to go in here. They spend a lot of time back in here. So I hadn't let them out in the backyard for a while, and I'll be doing that soon. And the horses are going to get a nice treat. This is the cactus I'm talking about digging up. I'll be putting them in the sunroom. Them are babies. And I got them off the mother plants, and the mothers, I will keep them outside. But these pads right here, these young pads, you can eat them right now if you wanted to. Fry them up. Anything younger, you can just, eat it with your hand. But I don't want to leave them in here because the chickens will eat them. Because they are tasty. So I'm going to dig them up this morning. And here's their mothers. I got 3 of them. And I made all them babies off of them. You can cut all these back to here and make a new plant if you wanted. But what I like about these, a lot of cactus kind of spreads out like this. These grow straight up. So I really do like that. Kind of western looking. I'll be digging them up too. It's cold out here this morning. The sun is finally coming over the cane. And last time we went to town, I went to a thrift store and I found this windbreaker. I like this type of windbreaker. When I go out in the desert, I can have a jacket underneath there and then have that windbreaker because it's always windy through there. Some of the parts I walk in the desert. So this morning it was cold out here and I went and got my windbreaker. Now I feel a lot better. Yeah, it's already time for jackets. I can't hardly believe it. It's cold air. So I gotta get busy. I just wanted to show you my new windbreaker, and it's got a hood. I can always put it over my cap, block that wind when it hits me out there. There's a flat area I go through. It's just always windy. But once I get in the brush, it's real good. And then I start warming. I've been wanting a windbreaker for the last couple of years. We went to a thrift store when we was in town. And here, this one was in there. And it's got all kind of pockets. And I told Bill, I said, oh, look at there, there's a windbreaker. And it only cost like $3. And so I got it. And I've been wanting one for quite a while. I used to have them when I walk the desert or go hiking. And anyway, it's cold out here. I gotta quit talking and get to work. That was pretty easy pulling them up. I'm going to use the soil from this bed. I really put leaves and stuff in here last year. The chickens worked it and they pooped in it. So far, the cactus liked it. So, hey, Pepper. He's liking his new girls. He's liking going out to the food forest too. And if he stays to be a good boy, he'll come in here and take care of this bed this winter. So, now I just pot them up, but I just show you how tall that got. This is their first year, and really got tall. Once you start cutting the tops off of them and eating them, they'll put, branch out, kind of like that. But right now, that one's really getting tall, and I like it tall, because most of my cactus, branches out. Anyway, now I need to put them in pots. You never know what kind of shape a cactus would take. I started off with just one, and then they grew their babies. And these two are like twins. And they just kind of went like that. That's something. It does look interesting. So, I think you could probably give these cactus names. There's a rabbit. Hey, little rabbit. Got his rabbit ears. This one is 3 fingers. Uh-oh, that was 3 fingers. Well, you know how twins are. Some of them want to stand out. So this 3 fingers grew at top. So he's 4 fingers. You can name your cactus. And this one, I think that must have been a mother. They sure did really grow some nice tops. So I can call it Little Mother. I'm going to dig this garlic up and put it in the sunroom too. The bugs are going to hate it in the sunroom. They'll go, my eyes are burning because there's so much garlic in there. Yep. That's what you get, bugs, right there. Bill, he's working on the wood pile. He wants to go maybe next week and get some more. Now I'm getting ready to dig up the mamas. And I cut them, their babies off this year and plant them over there. And look, they put on new babies this year. And then next year, when they have new babies, I can eat all the new babies he's put out. You could keep them growing tall, and I think they can grow like a tree that tall in Mexico. But if you're going to use them for food, I would just eat the shoots that they put out. Get them up a certain size, and all the shoots, the new shoots that come up on them, you just eat them. How about that? And they're going to stay outside, and I'll put a feed sack over them or a tarp or something when it gets too cold, because they're not used to our cold. I left these out last year, and a lot of the ones got burnt. So I'll cover them up this year. So they're getting ready to get out here and find a new home in the front yard. And it's going to be warmer in the front yard anyway. So they should like it. And I'm sure the chickens would eat them because they are tasty. And you can get poked with these little ones. That's why you always eat the young ones. Like this here. This is a young plant. And no hurt at all on any of it. And what you do, you put your leather glove on and just rake all that off. See, there's no poke. But down here, there might be little stickers that will poke you. And I do believe you could just take a sharp knife and clean them up, you know, and eat them. But I put my hand on it tight, and these are so tender. They just make a real dandy eating plant. So I just take my glove, or Bill does, and he rubs them, fry them up, and eat them. I just want to show you how tender the thorns are right now when they're young. These tops are young, but the older ones, they get a little bit more sticker on them. So I want to show you that. I got my helper out here. You always got to have a helper. Well, I got them 3 potted. I'm going to water them, let them sit here a little bit. And next year, these 3 mamas will have a home. I don't have to move them. And they can just grow and live there. For the others, I don't have a steady home I want for them right yet. I don't know where I'll put them outside. But for now, most of them's going to get the sunroom. And they're ready to go. They're in their little box car. But anyway, I'll carry these around front by hand because they'll be too tipsy to put in the wheelbarrow. But yeah, they're going to get a new home. So I got to take these planters in, and then some down that way. There's some I'm taking in. I'm going to stuff the sunroom. I told Bill, I said, I need another sunroom. I do. The girls and Pepper have been coming watching me. And so we like to get in there. Look what I got here. Y'all want to eat that? Hmm? You want to eat that? Yeah? You don't like it? Maybe they don't like squash. Well, they're just looking at it. Well, they're ready to go to their winter home. Then I'll come back and get that one. And somebody's hunting high and low for rats. Then I'll come back and just pick them up by hand. Because I know they'll fall over in the wheelbarrow. Off we go. Well, I'm going to bring my potted plants in. I seen that out here. Don't know why it's out here, so I picked it up. And I might take this this stand in, maybe, if I got any room. And then I'll come back and get some more. Well, I got the family of cactus moved, and they can sit there and take cold for a while. But I'll eventually get some of them in the sunroom. And I still got some stuff to move in. But there's a Pepper. That's that time to go eat lunch. So, thanks for watching from Out West Homestead. Bye.